Secondly, she says, how much is my rent? So you don't know what your rent is. So now they tell us.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese recently shed light on her financial reality, revealing that her WNBA salary isn't enough to cover her basic expenses, including her $8,000 rent. Reese, one of the most influential names in women's basketball, shared her candid thoughts during an Instagram live session, sparking conversations about WNBA salaries and financial struggles athletes face. During the live stream, Reese humorously acknowledged how hate from critics plays an unexpected role in funding her lifestyle. However, the convo quickly took a serious turn as she discussed the limitations of her WNBA earnings.
I like you. I say that. I like you. When I seen that video, I didn't like the video. Because there was a few things that threw me off.
I thought she was throwing it out there like somebody come pay my bill. Well,
I'm not going to say things that I usually would say because I like Angel Reese and I think she is cute. But it was just certain things that... So she says this, right? And no, I love you, Angel. I'm just watching the video, and I know you're probably having fun. But she's like, yo, the WNBA can't even pay one of my bills. It doesn't cover my rent. And they was like, how much? She says, how much do I make a year? To whoever she's talking to, you can't see who she's talking to. So that's first, you don't know how much you make a year. Let's start there. Secondly, she says, how much is my rent? So you don't know what your rent is. So now they tell us, I hope she don't go broke. I seen that shit, I was like, so then they tell her what her rent is. They said 8,000. Let's do the math. So she says 74 times 8,000. I'm like, that is a multiplication you would divide. If you're trying to figure the number out.
you did say if you're good enough, they'll figure it out.
It was more for my personal disappointment. I was like, damn, man.
She's good enough, they figured it out.
She's nice. She's definitely nice. And I'll just... You know, I come up here and act like I only want horse. And I want somebody with something. I want it all. That's why I'm single, because I can't find it all. I want everything. Yeah, man. So I'm not saying, maybe she was just having fun, but just off the top of me watching it, how much I make a year, you don't know how much you make. How much is my rent? You don't know rent. Okay, 74,000 times 8,000 to figure out how much I rent. That's not the right math you do for that.
Wrong formula.
Them formulas.
Baby hairs was popping. Baby hairs was clicking. I don't know if she's having fun or whatever, but all seriousness, Angel Reese, make sure you stay on top of these financial advisors, these accountants, these people taking care of your money, because they'll steal your shit in the middle of the night. So I hope. No, I'm having fun a little bit, but seriously, make sure that you stay on top of all that, because you're young, you're pretty, you have a lot going on. Outside of the WNBA, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of money coming in endorsements. Don't take it for granted, and don't sit here and think that it's going to last forever, because you're still young, you have a lot of time. But make sure you watch your money and the people around you.
And get well. You know, she's recovering.
Yeah, her glasses.
We wish her very speedy recovery.
Until I realized something. Let me explain. See, at first I believe the hype, like, yo, we gotta protect the black sis because they trying to compare her to Caitlin Clark and scrutinize her name. And then I realized Angel Reese is just the female version of the rapper who get a big ass record deal but can't stop going to the hood because he want everybody to make sure that they know he's still one of them until it's too late. Or the dude who grew up in the suburbs but want to tell everybody he's from the hood because he got a few homies out of there and gets himself in trouble that he should not be in. So you let this chick who got dumped by a white boy for Taylor Swift talk about not going 50-50, but in the same conversation said she couldn't even pay no car note when he left her. Why you entertaining this knowing you got over $1.8 million in endorsements? See, you had us out here supporting you when you was up there crying about being sexualized and being a victim, but every time I see you, you double cheeked up. How I see you double cheeked up more than I see you getting double doubles, and every 5 seconds you talking to a ratchet rapper or somebody's side chick. Make it make sense. If you go on Twitter right now and type in Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, you'll see a bunch of clean images of Caitlin Clark and a bunch of basketball highlights. But Angel Reese, all you see is negative write-ups of her and her ass cheeks out. She's about 2 seasons away becoming a rapper's baby mama versus being a potential Hall of Famer. Now, when all else fails, Angel, don't try to cry victim and say black women are disempowered because you chose to show your ass cheeks instead of being a good role model for what a black woman with some money and fucking making history should look like. You did it to yourself. I'm gone.
That sounds like some incel shit to me, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
It's a little
sounds.
young nigga.
That
who
sound
just-
like
yeah.
some she's
Shut your
popping
dumb
and
ass
let me
up.
humble her, which is what a lot of these young dumb niggas run around thinking.
What are your thoughts on that?
I appreciate that you guys are saying exactly what you're saying because to me, I mean, that was just like an all-out fucking verbal assault on Angel Reese and her decision-making ability and it just was really fucked up a lot of the things that he said and also the respectability politics that he's like talking about comparing her to Caitlin Clark and how respectable she is versus that shit was vile.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
They
get
don't
that,
like he's operating off of not having any idea as to why she's outside. And now after the conversation we just had, there might be more of an understanding as to why she feels like she's got to be outside and doing this and doing that and being seen here and being seen there. Because
you ain't never gonna beat the girls allegations. Why you play that nigga? Why you play that dude?
because I didn't know what you guys were gonna say.
We had already said it before you even cut him on.
We ain't incel niggas that subscribe.
We
to
already
that
said what we
bullshit.
said before you cut him on.
That nigga's a goof.
I had it saved because I was going to play it anyways before we started this conversation.
All right, well,
Okay.
I
So the
think-
reason why I played it was because I already had the intention,
Yeah.
and this was the conversation we were having.
we all think he's a goofy.
Yeah,
He didn't even make sense.
at all.
Nothing he was saying didn't even make sense.
He did too much.
Yeah,
he did too much.
It didn't even make sense.
And I don't know, dude. I'm
either.
not giving him a voice. I'm not even giving my opinion on
That
him.
clip was
Nothing to him.
had 4.8 million views. Like that shit was making its rounds.
Good for him.
Good. Over there, 'cause I ain't see it.
I saw it make its rounds, but what's that mean?
We don't gotta make the rounds this way.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like an idiot.
And listen, I've been the first person to say that she should be maybe indoors a little bit more, but I mean, I want to take into consideration she is 22 years old.
With some money.
And some
And trying to get more.
And motion.
And trying to get more. So, and I don't know where she come from or her background or who she grew up with, but now you at the cool table in the lunchroom as a 22-year-old. So yeah, I'm going to MetLife to see Travis Scott. I'm running over here to the Grizzlies game to fuck with y'all. Then I'm running over here. I'm doing the Summer League in Vegas. I'm running around. I'm going to every award show. I'm with all of the rappers. I'm doing podcasts. I'm with Lotto. She just sound like she is going for it all.
And
So
basketball could just be the springboard for what she really wants
It
to do. in
is the
life,
springboard
period.
for
I mean,
what
no,
she
I'm saying,
doing.
but
Yeah.
some people really just stick to I'm a basketball player and that's it. There's other people who like, yo, this was my first opportunity to really do the things in life that I really want to do. So who are we to say why
I
the
think
fuck?
now the opportunities are endless for this young lady.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like she's just in the thick of it. Whoever her PR team is, whoever her agent is, whoever her
They seem
handlers
active.
are, they active.
Yeah.
they seem
They're
pretty
active.
active. They seem like they got an itinerary.
We need you to show your
For
face
her
on this red
weekly.
carpet.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. So hopefully, and the season just ended. She was injured. So now she can't even potentially be in the gym working on her game. I think she'll come back better and stronger than she was last year, hopefully.
And I mean, she's pushing the conversation forward about the WNBA while ain't no WNBA.
1,000% that's true.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everybody home except for 2 teams.
There you go.
And the engagement, people are talking. Go her. Shout out to her, man. You ain't got to keep dissing me on Twitter. It's all right. It's all right. You're 22 years old. Have at it. Have at it, yo. Sometimes as an old nigga, I got to remember what I was doing at y'all age.
And broke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside, broke. So if you had a couple
Having a
M's,
feast. Yeah.
I'd have been on every jet in the planet.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
You know what I'm
it's true.
saying? So
Shout out to her.
I had 17 kids by the time I was 35.
Yo, you keep saying that too.